What's up, YouTube? It's the Big Kahuna back again with another video. And yesterday, the internet was on fire. On fire. There was a lot of saltiness going on. Then there was a lot of gloating going on. So what am I talking about? Silent Hill. Originally, Silent Hill was supposed to be an exclusive for the PlayStation 4. And they even had a demo on the marketplace, which a lot of Sony fans, separate, and Sony fanboys played. Now, everybody who played it, that I know of that played it, loved it, thought it was a great game. Me, myself, I never really cared about the Silent Hills, and I know people will say, but how you know this wasn't going to be a good game or whatever? Basically, I don't. I just do exactly what most gamers do. If you have a studio that makes great games and they say, hey, I'm making this game, then you just naturally assume that when that game come out, it's going to be fire. But you can't always assume stuff like that. But anyway, let's move on. So anyway, there was a rumor going on that Microsoft was in talks with Konami to purchase Silent Hill. So right away, people was up in arms. You had the ponies, and in this case, I believe some of the fans on that side that was pissed off because I can understand them being pissed off because first of all, it was supposed to be exclusive for your system. Then you have a demo. Then the next thing you know, you don't have a demo, and then you're hearing that it's being canceled. Then the next thing you know, you hear a rumor that it's going to the other console. So of course, I can understand everybody being mad, even the slow ponies, even them. But when they thought they had this game exclusive, now I'm talking about the ponies. When they thought this game was exclusive to that platform, it was all funny then. They was laughing, pointing, it's like, haha, look at this, we got Silent Hill, you guys can't play it, you still on that shit box, and all that other stuff. So then when this rumor came out yesterday, surprisingly enough, on the Microsoft side, they was like, we're getting the game that you guys used to have. You guys ain't getting shit. Hashtag sparse. That's what was going on all day yesterday. So this goes right back to the video I said before, where when you sling mud on one side and then stuff goes south, just like it did with Silent Hill, then on the other side, when they think they're getting it, then they start slinging mud right back at you. And then you'll turn around and want to point your fingers and start calling people fanboys and bots. But yet, you're the one started the fight and the whole thing. You're the one that was pointing fingers going, ha, ha, ha. And then when they do it back, it's like, oh, it's not funny. So then a whole bunch of Sony fanboys was tweeting Phil, asking, at least this is what I was told, asking him, was this true? And he came out and said no, that they in fact did not acquire Silent Hill. So now we back to them pointing fingers to Sony fanboys, the ponies, pointing fingers at the Microsoft dudes, laughing once again. But we're just going to go with the fact that Microsoft's not getting this exclusive. But I would like to point out a couple things. You remember last generation when Grand Theft Auto was supposed to be coming out, and there was a rumor that people was bringing up, hey, it's probably coming to the next gen systems, and they came straight out and said, nope, we have no, we're not even thinking about making it. And people believe that shit. I remember telling somebody specifically, they was like, you should get Grand Theft Auto, it's a great game. I said, I'll get it when it comes out on next gen. It's not coming out on next gen. They already said that. And I said, and you believe that shit? I said, it's coming right out at almost at the end of this generation. The next generation is just about to start, and they're not going to make it for that generation. I said they're doing that because they don't want people not to buy the game. If people knew it was coming out for the next system, what would they do? Well, I'm just going to wait for it to come out for the next system. Now to get all the suckers, and I'm not going to say everybody who voted on last gen is a sucker, because some people just wanted the game. But those people who would have waited to get it on next gen sat there, spent that money on that game, and then all of a sudden they announce it for the next gen, and those people sitting back going, what? They fucking said it wasn't coming out. But anyway, to get to my point, these are things that they do in the industry. They do these things for reasons. They're not going to just come out all the time and tell you that, we're doing certain things, because they don't want their competitor to know. So, just listen to this real carefully. What was said was, or what I read was, that Microsoft was in talks with Konami about their IP, Silent Hill. Phil Spencer said, we have not acquired Silent Hill, it's just a rumor. But you can believe what you want on it. I don't know if they get it or not, and even if they do get it and announce it at E3, say, I don't care, because I didn't like the game really anyway. But these they were actually happy that, a game that they claim that they love, and I'm not going to say every Sony fan loves their game, but a game that they love is pretty much, if Microsoft is not going to get it or acquire it, and if Sony's not going to acquire it, and if there's not some other company that's not going to acquire it, guess what? Nobody gets to play that game. And I guess that's how the Sony ponies feel. That if I can't play it, nobody can play it. And that's just like the stupidest thing ever. Like I said, I personally could care less about the game whatsoever. When there was fun being made of, I can't remember what the name of the game was, Holcomb, with the little sperm cell. I don't remember what the name is. I know y'all think I'm cracking jokes on it, but with the little sperm cell, the thing that looked like a sperm cell swimming around, and there was actual petitions from the X1 side not to bring the game over to the X1. I wasn't for that. I personally wouldn't have played that game, but who's to know who on this side might not have got some enjoyment out of that game. See, that's my whole point right there. Just because I don't like something doesn't mean it's not a benefit to the platform that I'm playing on. Just like, if you're on a Sony platform and you don't like something and you could care less if it comes to your platform, I can understand it. But at the same time, there may be some people on your platform that might want to play that type of game. So anyway, when they heard the news that, Microsoft wasn't getting it, and it's possible that the game might just be a footnote in history, in gaming history, that nobody will get to play it, and everybody will just sit around and say, hey, remember Silent Hill? But, everybody's, one side is happy, and the other side, I don't really know. Like I said, I don't really give a crap about Silent Hill. Never really liked the game. If it came out for $20, I might jump on it. That's because it's cheap. But $60? No way. But anyway, the ponies were so happy. They was like this. Think it's a game. It's a game. It's a game. Screaming like, ooh, 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 cause I got a check, nigga wanna flip, I ain't got a flip, but I got it, ooh, 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 ooh.